Yo, what it do, Ghost Nation? It's your boy Ghost Rider. Welcome back to another episode of Ghost Movies. Now, on this episode, I want to talk about Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War Episode 2 review. Now, if y'all looked at my previous videos, y'all know I ranted about my first video for the first episode that YouTube did not want to put up. So now, I want to talk to y'all about Episode 2. Now, this is called Foundation Stones or The War Declared. It depends on which region or what country you're in. They have different titles. But I'm looking at it right now, and I just finished watching it, and it's called Foundation Stones. Now, I'm so excited about this fucking episode because my girl Nell, the original Arankar number 3, is back. She falls from the sky, and the first thing she says is Ichigo. And then she does this acceleration boost and chest bumps him right in the chest with her hard skull. I love Nell. Fuck every other female in this anime. Nell is like my favorite of all of them. When it comes to the Shinigami and Soul Society, I love Matsumoto, Rengoku. But when it comes to Arankar, Nell is my favorite. And I love Halibel too. I love Halibel too, because she's the new rank number 3. Nell, she left because whoever was in charge of the rankers at the time with Aizen kicked out whoever, and Nell decided to escape Aizen's wrath, if I can remember. So she was living in I think not the Gargantua, but she was living in Heko Mundo. She was living around there, just trying to survive and shit, until Ichigo came there and took on Aizen. But Nell is my favorite original Arankar number 3. If y'all know me, I love the number 3. Whole body. That is my number for life. So to see her back, man, I got all the goosebumps and the nostalgia just came back, man. My favorite anime of all time is officially back. When you have Nell in there, it is officially back, son. I'm just so fucking happy. Now we get to find out more about who the villain is. Who is the fucking villain in this 1,000-Year Blood War? And we now know who the fuck it is. It is the Konichis. It's Ishida's people. And we know that there's a Konichi king. That is his name. Ichigo has not come across him yet. Right now in this episode, Ichigo goes in the next episode 3, it looks like Ichigo's about to fight this lieutenant or whatever, but the glasses, who's a badass Konichi, because he took out all of those Arankars who are like power levels. They're ranked in the top 5 or top 10. Who Lady Halibel, she probably declares the new top 10. Since Yukilakori is gone and dead, and you don't have Grimjaw no more. I hope they bring back Grimjaw, but I think Grimjaw is dead. I hope they bring back Grimjaw. I love Grimjaw. But now we have a new Arankar level number 10, and the Konichi King is going to pick who he wants to be a part of his army. It's so fucking crazy, man. And let's talk about Urahara. Urahara is back. Before Ichigo goes to the Garganta, that tunnel that leads to Hekomundo, Urahara, with his ill interest in that dope-ass cane, pops up in Ichigo's window. Hey Ichigo, I heard that you having problems and you about to go to Hector Mundo. Oh man, Urahara is a G. That entrance was fire. And it was just so subtle. You didn't even know that he was coming. But he could sense the spiritual particles throughout the entire living world. He knows who's alive, who's dead, who's coming, who's going. I'm telling you. And him and Yorichi, she's the one that turns into the feline, the cat. They always have chemistry. What's going on between the living world and Soul Society. So it's just so badass to see Urahara back. That was badass. Now let's talk about that intro, that scene where we at Soul Society and they're giving the ceremony of the funeral for one of the lieutenants who died from these Konichis who have these shadow powers. But now we're talking with the actual power ranking captains. And who do we see? My boy standing tall, Zaraki Kenpachi. That is my favorite Shinigami in Soul Society of all time. I still love his battle when Ichigo battled him first. When Ichigo first came to Soul Society, that was, besides fighting Renji, That was the first captain and lieutenant that he fought was Zaraki Kenpachi. He is my favorite. When the eye patch comes off, it was on. And I hope that this 1,000-Year Blood War shows his Bankai. I want them to reveal it. Because he, in the mangas, he becomes red. He becomes his Bankai. He has white eyes. His pupils are gone. You see the scar on his face still. Eye patch is off. But his whole body becomes a Bankai and he is red. Full of spiritual particles. Oh, I hope nobody loves Kenpachi more than me. That is my boy. And to see him back, dog, I was loving it. And now the final question I want to ask y'all before I end this video. Is Ishida gonna join this Konichi army? Is he gonna join them? Because he can't get involved. He can't help the Arankos who are being killed, who are Ichigo's former villains or enemies. And he can't help our Hollows. Konichis were created in this world to kill Hollows and Arankos. But now that there's a Konichi king, is he going to join this? And is he related to the king? I have so many questions, man. Is Ishida related to this king? Or is he going to join him and go against Ichigo? What is going to happen in episode 3? Bruh, I am so excited. This episode was fucking fantastic. It was a 4 out of 5 buzz. At Ghost Nation, I loved it. Now I want to know your thoughts. Were you excited to see Yurahara? Were you excited to see Nell come back? Are you kind of sad that Lady Halibel, she's captured? What is the Soul Society going to do? How are they going to put up their defenses and protect Soul Society? So many questions. And it looks like within 5 days, that's when the Konichi and the Soul Society are going to go to war. Within 5 days. And it's so bad as how that Konichi King kills. He killed Ibrin with no problem. That I fucked up his name last time, but his name is Ibrin. Just fucking took off his head. No problem. And he took out the other dude who he thought that was a prophet. Just killed him. Just like that. This Konichi King is powerful. And I'm pretty sure Ishida wants to join him so he can learn those powers. Because Ishida, in the episode, you see him looking at his bracelet, his charm, that brings out the bow and arrow. I think he's going to join the Konichi army so he can learn more about his race, his people, and learn more techniques and skill. He might join at first and then think he might betray the Konichi King. That is another theory. Oh, I'm excited. Yo, Ghost Nation, my show is back. I love it. And I would never watch this anime dubbed. It always has to be subbed. It has to be Japanese, audio, English subs all day. I have to watch. I have to listen to the Japanese dub. I have to. Alright, Ghost Nation, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all already know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for your boy, and until next time, I'll catch y'all on the next video. Ghost Rider out.